A challenge. A challenge to all the Sonic, Barney, and Thomas the Tank Engine fans. What gave me this idea? Well, when I was down with my nephew today while I was watching him, we were watching Little Einsteins and Rupert the Bear. Two very good shows. Little Einstein shows kids works of art, teaches them music and everything. It's a very educational show. And Rupert Bear, that came out when I was a kid, so I already know all about that. That's like one of the best written freaking shows that ever graced television. I'm glad they brought it back. It's a gem. But, I was thinking, why is it that there's these teenagers and adults that still love kiddie stuff like Thomas the Tank Engine, Barney and Friends, and Sonic the Hedgehog? Let me first start out with Sonic. Firstly, guys, the games aren't what they used to be. And there's no other franchise that started out so good and has fallen this far. That the fans just outnumber any other franchise. The franchise is not even good, but the fans outnumber everything else. How much sense does that make? What reasons do you have to be a Sonic fan? The games aren't good. They used to be critically acclaimed to be good, but now they're critically acclaimed to be bad. The reason why a lot of you guys like Sonic Unleashed is simply because, well, it's better than all those other ones. And all of us real gamers keep telling you guys that just because it's better than the other ones doesn't mean that particular game is good. You guys eat those games up. So, it couldn't be the games, because you guys are playing other games like God of War 3. You guys are playing stuff like Halo and all these other games, actual good games. But then you guys want to talk so much about the Sonic game as if it's getting so underrated, so much hate, when it's actually just really a bad game. The anime sucks. The dub sucks. The dub, let me tell you guys right now, the dub is for kids. It's for children. That's why the dub sucks. For kids. It's for kids. Kids aren't going to care about voices. Like when they did Tokyo Mew Mew. They renamed it Mew Mew Power, gave them all these stupid names, edited out a lot of the scenes, like the blood, the violence, some of the fan service scenes. Pokemon. Back then, Jesse and James, those were the best. Those are the best freaking voices I've ever heard. And, everyone else was just okay, but they changed a lot of the voices. They took out episodes, like you guys already know. It was for kids. Back then, I was a kid. I watched it. Today, no. When I got to I don't know, maybe 12, 13, I don't know. I don't know how old I was when I stopped watching it. It's a long time ago. But I think I stopped watching it 6th grade, maybe 7th. But seriously, there's nothing about Sonic that's for the adults today. Nothing. Sonic Rush, those are good games. That's good games for everybody. Everything else, no. Just doesn't cut it. It's for kids. So tell me why you guys like Sonic so much. Please tell me, what brings you guys to do recolors? What brings you to do fan fictions? What brings you to do the stuff you do on YouTube? To pretend Silver the Hedgehog is living with you. To draw crappy Sonic art and then get angry when somebody says that it sucks. To go around YouTube yelling biased against anyone that says something bad about Sonic the Hedgehog. What brings you guys to do that for Sonic? What is it about Sonic that you guys just gotta do this? Is it because he's supposed to be cool? Sonic's a cool character. Everyone seems to like him. But you're not very cool. No one really likes you at school. You're the loser, maybe. Maybe that's why you like him. You look up to him. He's something you want to be. Something you'll never be. Is it because he can run and jump and everything? Maybe that's something you can't do. Is it that why you like him? Please tell me in a video response. Don't be afraid. I'm sure I'll get so many responses. I'm not going to respond to all of them. I already know that. I might do one video, respond to like maybe 5. I don't know. I don't know what I'll do. You just have to see. But please tell me why you like Sonic so much. I really, really need to know. If it's just a whole nostalgia thing, get over it. Seriously. I mean, look at Crash Bandicoot, Spyro the Dragon. Those game series back in the day, oh man, friggin' awesome. Crash Bandicoot 1, 2, 3. Last one was Warped, I believe. Spyro 1 and 2. I don't know. I didn't play 3. But I know for a fact that even today, off of PSN, I download those games and I play them all the time. I've probably beat Spyro the Dragon maybe 30 times in my lifetime. It's a relaxing, fun game. Today, the games suck. Crash and Spyro suck. And there were fans back then that loved Spyro, they loved Crash just as much as the Sonic fans love Sonic. But you don't see them today running around defending Crash Bandicoot games and Spyro the Dragon games, do you? No, you don't. It's only you guys. You guys defending your failed franchise. With your failed anime, your failed games. Still got a pretty good comic from what I hear. I don't know, back then, when I used to go to the comic book store, they were still pretty good. And then we come to the Thomas the Tank Engine fans. Why, for the love of Bob Saget, Bob Dole, Bob Barker, are you still a Thomas the Tank Engine fan when you're 15, 16, 17 years old? You guys gotta understand, when I go looking for all these Sonic fags, I find Sonic fags out there that love Thomas the Tank Engine. And I don't understand that. It's a train with a face on it. And they're out there recoloring these trains to be their own fan characters and recoloring these trains to be Sonic characters. They're doing just what they do with Sonic. They're auditioning to play in somebody's little fan-made story video. They do that for Sonic. They're doing it for Thomas the Tank Engine. They're remaking Thomas the Tank Engine episodes with their own Thomas the Tank Engine models that they have at home. If you're over the age of 7, and I'm stretching it there, if you're over the age of 7, please tell me why you like Thomas the Tank Engine. Why? Please, for the love of God, tell me. Because the Sonic Brain Fart I'm going to do on this guy, he is a Thomas the Tank Engine fan. And a huge Sonic fag. Oh my God. I just remembered one of his pictures that he did. Oh, it was one of the worst for colors I've ever seen. Like, I'm about to cry right now because it really was that bad. It brought tears to my eyes. It was like a mix of laughter and pity. Why do you like Thomas the Tank Engine? Please tell me. Please tell me. It's for kids. It's for freaking kids. You're not going to find an adult-sized shirt for Thomas the Tank Engine, okay? And also, Barney. I shouldn't even have to talk about Barney. Why are there Sonic fans out there that love Barney? Even though there aren't that many on YouTube anymore. Why? Because all these Sonic Barney fans took it upon themselves to re-upload like all these old episodes of Barney. And God, I wish I saved some of their videos because, man, these were losers. These were straight up losers. The typical loser you'd see in like a Family Guy episode of Meg at School. Like, I am dead serious. Like, they look like that guy that is in love with Meg. Melvin, I think his name is, from Family Guy? I don't know, but they look like that fool. And I remember all their quotes, all their comments. I have a very good memory about this stuff. I remember their videos. I could reenact all of them word for word almost. I mean, we're talking about posts like, I don't like the way that the company that owns Barney right now is treating Barney. They totally ignore anything that was Barney pre-2002. Garbage like that. Why are you 16 years old talking about Barney and how the company treats it about something that they did pre-2002? Why do you know that much about Barney? It's for kids. If you're over the age of 5, please tell me why you like Barney. Please tell me. For the love of God, for the love of Bob Barker, please tell me. This is my challenge to the Sonic fans, the Thomas the Tank Engine fans, and the Barney and Friends fans. Even though I'm pretty sure the Tank Engine and the Barney fans aren't going to really come out and say anything because, that's pretty embarrassing to be a fan of that junk at this day and age. In high school, and you go home to watch your TiVo episodes of Barney and Thomas. Oh man, what is the world coming to? Leave me a video response. I will be waiting.